Hey there, cultural explorers. Today I'm diving into a fascinating phenomenon that you might not have heard about, Paris syndrome. This is a psychological condition that predominantly affects Japanese tourists when they visit the City of Lights. Sounds peculiar, right? Well, stick around because it's a real eye-opener. So, let's set the scene. Paris, the city of romance, historic landmarks, and world-renowned art. For many Japanese people, Paris represents the epitome of beauty and sophistication. Think about those dreamy scenes in movies, elegant fashion and picturesque cafes. It's almost like a fairy tale. But here's the kicker. Reality doesn't always match up to the dream. When Japanese tourists get to Paris, they sometimes experience a severe form of culture shock. It's not just about the occasional disappointment over a croissant. We're talking about a full-blown psychological breakdown. Imagine arriving in what you think is a wonderland only to face crowded subways, rude interactions, and a lack of the cleanliness you're used to. It can be jarring, to say the least. This extreme reaction is known as Paris syndrome. Now, you might be wondering, how does this manifest? It ranges from feelings of anxiety and dizziness to full-on hallucinations and delusions. Some tourists even end up needing medical assistance. It's so common that the Japanese embassy in Paris has a 24-hour hotline specifically for those suffering from it. Yep, you heard that right. A hotline for Paris syndrome. So why does this happen specifically to Japanese tourists? It's all about the cultural clash. Japanese society tends to be more reserved, polite and orderly. In contrast, Paris can feel chaotic and abrasive. The gap between the idealized image of Paris and the gritty reality of city life can be overwhelming. What's even more interesting is how media plays a role in this. Movies, TV shows, and even travel brochures paint Paris in such a perfect light. It's almost impossible for reality to live up to these inflated expectations. And for some, the mental strain of reconciling this disparity becomes too much to bear. So what can be done about it? Well, for starters, awareness helps. Knowing that Paris, like any city, has its imperfections can prepare you for the experience. If you're planning a trip, do some research beyond the tourist brochures. Read about the daily life and the challenges too. And if you're someone who's already experienced Paris syndrome, remember, you're not alone. In the end, travel is all about embracing new experiences, both the good and the unexpected. So go forth, explore, and keep an open mind. Thanks for tuning in, and if you enjoyed this dive into cultural phenomena, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. Until next time, keep exploring.